This is how crazy this week in K-pop was. It started with Jihyo's dating news. Then we'll get to some of the more serious things so we can end on the positive fun stuff. Reports came out during the weekend that TWICE's Ga Jihyo and Olympian athlete Yoon Sung-bin were in a relationship. The two were said to have met through mutual acquaintances, and through their shared love for things like exercising, they've blossomed into a couple for about a year now. Following the news and details about their dates at each other's homes, which are apparently very close, both sides put out a statement basically saying the same thing. It's difficult to confirm because it's their private lives.
Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Of course, NCT Dream just made their comeback with Smoothie, but apparently some of the talk has been surrounding Renjun's appearance. Based on a few pictures, some say he looks bloated or that he's gained weight, speculating that it could be medication he's taking, while others went as far as accusing him of getting fillers or cosmetic surgery. Surprisingly, Renjun actually responded to these rumors, saying some might have been disappointed with his swollen appearance, but reassured that his voice, dancing, and him as a person are all still the same. He said weight can be lost and thanked fans for still loving him. This was also the title caption of his recent livestream, which made some fans sad, while others think it shows that he doesn't care about the criticism. As usual, we have health updates and idols we might not see for a bit. Unfortunately, at the airport on their way to Japan this week, fans noticed that there were only 5 STAYC members instead of 6, to which HIATUS then informed everyone that SEEUN would be taking a break from some activities due to the flu. DRIPPIN's CHANGUK will also be taking a short break before their next album, as he was recently diagnosed with a quote, respiratory disease that will require rest. JYP announced that XDINARY heroes JUNGSU would need to sit out of their concert in Thailand due to health reasons. Last week, we talked about the unfortunate end of SEED's group activities after April 8th, which, by the way, we just found out that member Yuo was informed about this from the same announcement we heard while he was in the hospital. This week, Aqua are announcing their disbandment 2 years after their debut. It sounds like the members will be moving on with, quote, their own paths, so I hope they do continue going after their goals and dreams as we cheer on their individual activities. Finally, the last more serious topic comes with a trigger warning. Recently, former T-ARA member AREUM came out detailing the alleged abuse to her and her child by her ex-husband. Well, shortly after that, it was reported that AREUM was now in the hospital after attempting to harm herself. We now have an update from AREUM herself, commenting on Lee Jin-ho's YouTube video, talking about the situation, that she has indeed regained consciousness. With that, we definitely need to also look at the positive things in K-pop that we can celebrate this week. On the other side of all the disbandment news recently, we just got the announcement of MIMIIROSE's return to the industry. We previously talked about their contracts being terminated due to Im Chang-jung's stock manipulation allegations that didn't involve the girls. Well, they've now signed to a new agency, will be adding 2 new Japanese members, and making a comeback this year. While we wait for that, we've had a ton of comebacks and debuts this week. Of course, NCT Dream, BoA, DAVICHI, UNIS, ARTMS' first premiere single, aespa's Fraggle Rock OST, J-Hope's special album and title track featuring Gecko and legend Yoon Mi-rae, and the debuts of RESCENE, Brave Entertainment's newest girl group Candy Shop, and I-LIT with a song from Bang Si-hyuk himself, as they are HYBE's newest girl group from the show Are You Next. Congrats to all the music show winners this week. 2US won Inkigayo and are just killing it as rookies. The BOYZ took home #1 on Show Champion and Music Bank, and BTS's V earned first on M Countdown. V, by the way, also entered the Billboard Hot 100 and actually had the 2nd best-selling song of the week in the US. Also, congrats to I-DLE, who have just tied TWICE and IVE's record for girl group with the most songs to achieve a perfect all kill. This is so interesting because not only are they just the 3rd artist to achieve a perfect all kill this year, along with IU and BB, but they did it with a B-side. Fade is a song that came out with their Super Lady promotions back in January. What makes it even more interesting is that Fate was actually the song SEEUN originally chose to be the title track. And finally, Super Junior's Ryuk has announced his marriage to longtime girlfriend and former Tahiti member Ari. It was definitely a filled week. I'll see you next Friday. Yeehaw.